Sweet. We got some play boosters to open that we could open. Probably gonna open probably only about 12 of them. I don't want to go through a whole entire box. And then I was only able to grab 4 collector's boosters last night from my shop. So I don't even want to get into it. It's just annoying. Or maybe I should get into it. So the shop that I go to, it's a local shop, and they were selling their collector's boosters below MSRP. So they were selling the collector's booster boxers for 300. And as soon as they opened, some dude just came in and bought like 6 out of the 8 that they had instantly. And it's just like, oh. Like, I just wanted a box, that's all, but whatever. But we're here now. If I can get this open all nice and kindly. But I'm probably gonna be opening boxes in intervals of thirds. So for collector's boosters 4, and then for play boosters 12. Just cause a little bit pricey and opening all box at once. So sig. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh. Okay. I don't play a whole lot of Commander, by the way, but usually playing Standard and stuff like that. And this is meant for all, like, Legacy, like Eternal games. So I don't know how they're exactly labeled, but let's do this. That looks so good. But we'll go through, what, 4 at a time in the play booster, and then open up a collector. Okay. Abundant Maw. Emerge 7. You can cast a spell by sacrificing a creature and playing the emerge cost reduced by that creature's mana value. And you cast a spell, target opponent loses 2 life, and you gain, I mean, it's an 8 cost. That's interesting. 6/4 for an 8 cost. It's a 7 for emerge. Okay, spontaneous mutation. Blue, single cost, enchantment or flash, enchantment creature gets -X and -0, where X is the number of cards in your graveyard. That's can be devastating, especially in a mill deck. Falconwrath Torture, 3 cost black, creature vampire, sacrifice a creature. This creature gains flying until the end of the turn. If it's sacrificed, creature was a human, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. There was a time when our cages rang with wailing. Not only a handful of these whimpering fools remain. Jeez. Spore Crawler, 3, green. Creature fungus. When this creature dies, draw a card. Remember to come back in a few years when the fungus has died off. Then we'll see what's in the chest. Ew. Drogskull, Shieldmate, 3 cost white. Spirit Soldier, flash. When this creature enters, other creatures you control get +1/+0 until the end of the turn. Neat little. When this creature enters, other creatures you control get +1. I will join you so that you will not yet join me. Dang. Goes to the apparition helping out. Village Messenger, a single red. A human werewolf, haste. At the beginning of each upkeep, if no spells were cast this turn, transform this creature. I'm afraid it's bad news. Moonrise, menace. This creature can't be blocked. At the beginning of each upkeep, if a player casts 2 or more spells last turn, transform this creature. Hamlet Captain. When this creature attacks, blocks, or other humans you control, get +1/+1 until end of turn. 2 cost green. I would fear this fight. Bloodsucker, where are you alone? Field Hunter, 3 cost white. Human Cleric. When this creature enters, you may exile another target creature. Okay. When this creature leaves the battlefield, return the exile card to the battlefield under its owner's control. Pretty good. I like that. I like removal. Edgar's Awakening, 5 cost black. Return target creature from the graveyard to the battlefield. When you discard this card, you may pay black. When you do, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Here you go. Can't have sleeping through your own wedding day. Oh gosh, you're just stitching up a corpse. Oh no, I thought she was. No, she's bleeding, letting her wrist bleed into the mouth of it. Oh dang. Restless Bloodseeker, 2 cost black. Creature vampire. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain life this turn, create a blood token. It's an artifact with 1. Discard, sacrifice this token, draw a card. Sacrifice 2 blood tokens, transform this creature only as a 3/3 sorcery. Bloodsoaker Reveler. Why is it spaced all awkwardly like that? Blood-soaked Reveler. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain life this turn, create a blood token. 5 cost, each opponent loses 2 if you gain 2 life. Okay. Mass Hysteria, red cost. Enchantment, all creatures have haste. Oh my goodness. That's wild. Nibs of the Urn, 2 cost white. Creature spirit flying. Whenever this creature attacks, you may tap target creature. Avacyn's most devout would forego the blessed sleep to keep vigil. Villagers of Estwald. Creature human werewolf. At the beginning of each upkeep, if no spells were cast last turn, transform this creature. You can spot werewolf infested town by its lack of butcher shop. Halpak of Estwald. At the beginning of each upkeep, if a player casts 2 or more spells last turn, transform this creature. Estwald's citizens don't dislike outsiders. They taste just fine. Ew. Nasty. A mound. And little writing card. Oh. I think they would just leave a little strip for you to just pluck the card. Well, this is how it's being opened now. Alright. Syncopile. X cost blue. Counter target spell unless its controller plays X. If the spell was countered this way, exile instead of putting it into the owner's graveyard. Cool, you can't see the tide has turned against you. Another Falconry Torture. Festerhide Boar, 4 cost green. Trample Morbid. This creature enters with 2/+1/1 counters on a creature that died this turn. Bury your dead deep. The boars are hungriest while the corpse is still warm. Ew. Nasty. Festival Crasher, 2 cost red. It's a devil. When you cast an instant or sorcery spell, this creature gets +2/+0 until the end of turn. So many candles, so many flammables, so little time. Dauntless Cathar. 3 cost white, human soldier. Pay 2 white, exile this creature in your graveyard. Create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying, activate only as a sorcery. The harder they try to extinguish my face, the brighter it burns in the darkness. Heck yeah. Another Drogskull shield mate. Harnwer Watchkeep, a human warrior werewolf. A 3 cost red, defender. At the beginning of each upkeep, if no spells were cast last turn, transform this creature. Okay. Bane of Hanwer. This creature attacks each combat if able at the beginning of each upkeep. Okay, that's just how they all work. Technically, he never left his post. He looks at after the werewolf wherever it goes. Blood Harvester, a black-red vampire. When this creature enters, create a blood token. Sacrifice creature. Target creature gets -X until you enter turn, where X is twice the number of blood tokens you control. Oh. Cobbler Lancer, a single blue. Zombie Horse, as an additional cost to cast a spell, exile a creature from your graveyard. Yeah, it's a 1 cost for 3/3. That makes sense. Yeah. 4 cost, exile this card from your graveyard. Draw a card. Don't worry, everyone. I hear hoofbeats. The Gavany Riders are coming to save us. Summary Dismissal, 4 cost blue. Exile all other spells and counter all abilities. Let's start fresh, shall we? Storm Carved Coast. This land enters untapped unless you control 2 more other lands. It's red-blue. Frequent violent storm shapes. The Nephalia coastline, sculpting cliffs and caves where monsters often lurk. Of course. Crawl from the cellar. A black sorcery. Turn target creature from your graveyard to your hand. Put a 1/1 counter up to 1 target zombie you control. Flashback of 4 black. Another bloodthirsty harvester, but he's shiny. And then shiny land. Blood. It's a. Ooh. That's nice. I like the little check mark on it. Ooh, pretty art card. Okay, Stitched Mangler. 3 cost blue. Zombie Horror. If this creature enters tapped. When this creature enters a tap target creature opponent controls, that creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. Oh. Sanitarium Skeleton. Return this card from your graveyard to your hand. His mind was lost long before his flesh. Oh. Intrepid Improvisioner, 4 cost green. Human Scout. Trample. When this creature enters, enter another target human controls gets +2/+2 until the end of turn. How do I know where aid is needed? Look around you. Seize the Storm. 4 cost red. Or 5 cost red, sorry. Sorcery, create a red elemental creature token with trample, and this token's power and toughness are equal to the number of instants and sorcery cards in the graveyard, plus the number of cards with flashback you own in exile. Flashback 7. May cast this card from your graveyard with flashback cost, and then exile it. Think twice. Draw a card, flashback 3. A blue. Either I know this just the spell I need, or I'm about to. Bound by Moon Silver. 3 cost white. Enchantment aura. Enchant creature. Enchant creature can attack, block, or transform, sacrifice another permanent. Attach its aura to a target creature. Activate only as a sorcerer and only once each turn. Onward, watch, keep, defender. At the beginning of each upkeep, if no spells were cast this last turn, transform this creature. Scans for wolves, knowing there's one he can never anticipate. Bane of Hanwire. Okay, yeah, we've already read him. Thermo Alchemist. Creature, human, shaman, defender. This creature deals 1 to each opponent. Whenever you cast an answer sorcery spell and tap this creature. You just keep on just tapping him over and over every time you do something. And dealing an extra little damage. Compelling Deterrence, 2 cost blue, instant, return target online permanent to its owner's hand. Then that player discards a card if you control a zombie. So much for neighborly hospitality. For real. Neglected Heirloom, 1 cost equipment, artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +1/+1. Equipped creature transform the equipment, equip 1. Oh, this is a rich history in a blade like this. Equipped creature gets +3/+3 and has first strike. And previous owners had some stories to share, I'm certain. Bedlam Reveler. Creature Devil Horror. This spell costs 1 less for each instant sorcery in your graveyard. Oh. Prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. When this creature enters, discard your hand, and then draw 3 cards. Oh. Okay. I mean, an 8 cost for a 3. I don't know, but it does get less and less. That's probably the good thing for it. Argul Thrabin. 3 cost black. Creature zombie cleric. Whenever this creature or another zombie you control dies, look at the top card of your library. If it's a zombie card, you may reveal it and put it in your hand. If you don't put it in the... reveal it and put it into your hand. If you don't, put the card into your hand, and you may put the card into your hand. Oh, and then you may put it into your library. Gosh, why was that so hard to read for me? Midnight Scavengers. When this creature enters, you may reveal a target creature with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to your hand. Meld with Graph Rats. And another shiny land. Ooh. Ooh. I like the shiny lands. Like a little lighthouse. Okay, 4th pack. Another art card. Ambush Viper. 2 cost. Snake, Flash, Death Touch. That's cool. Neonate's Rush, 3 cost, red, instant. When the spell costs 1 less if you control a vampire. Neonate's Rush deals 1 damage to control a creature, to target creature, and 1 damage to its controller. Draw a card. Imprisoned in the Moon. Is that who I think? Is that Merkle? That's so cool. Chant creature, land, or planeswalker. Chant permanent is a colorless land with add, and it loses all of the type's abilities. Only 1 vault was great enough to hold Emrakul, and it was the Moon. Grapple with the past. Is that teddy bear? Oh. 2 cost green, instant, mill 3 cards. You may return target creature or land from your graveyard to your hand. Emrakul does not grant wishes. Desire is simply aligned to her will. Oh. Bloodmaid Vampire, 3 cost, red. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to a player, put a 1/1 counter on it. Madness. Dauntless Cather, we already read that. Lantern Bear, a single blue. It's a spirit. Flying and disturb. You may cast this card from your graveyard and transform it into disturb. Cost. Val didn't know whether the Silent Geist was offering, but she knew where it would be rude to refuse. Lantern's Lift. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature has +1/+1 and is flying. If Lantern's Lift would be put into the graveyard from anywhere, exile instead. Blood Artist, 2 cost black. When this creature or another creature dies, target player loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Vanya and Falconroth paintings are astonishing. How does she manage to achieve such rich crimson hues? It's funny it's showing up as green, it's black. Like the auto color correction is weird. Various stance. The 2 cost white. Choose 1 target creature gains indestructible to hand to turn. The damage effects that say destroy, don't destroy it. Target creature with a toughness 4 or greater. Gyro Reach Bandit. Creature, human, rogue, werewolf. At the beginning of each upkeep, no spell for cast last turn, transform this creature. Vidin Pack Alpha. If 2 or more spells that transform. Okay. Collective Brutality at 2 cost. Black. Sorcery. Choose 1 or more. Escalate discard. Pay this cost for each mode. Beyond the target opponent reveals their hand from it. You choose an instant story card from it. That player discards that card. Then target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn. The target player loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Interesting. That. Borrowed Hostility. 1 cost. Escalate. 3. Choose 1 or both. Target creature gets +3/+0 until end of turn. Target creature gains first strike until end of turn. Faithless Looting. Just loot everything. A single red cost sorcery. Draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. Flashback. Avacyn had abandoned us. We have nothing left except what we can take. And then a forest. Alright. Here we are again. Another collector's booster. Let's open this bad boy up. Ooh, I like that shiny token. Shiny token. I'm hoping to get an Emrakul. The showcase. That's my chase card for this set. Just because I love how it looks. So zombie. Ooh, Bloodline Keeper. Look at the border on it. Looks nice. The 4-cost black flying with tap creature 2 black vampire creature token with flying, and then transform this creature to activate if you only control 5 or more vampires. Lord of Lineage. Flying vampire creatures you control get a +2/+2. Create a 2/2 black vampire creature token with flying. That's so cool. I like how he looks. So we're gonna put the collector's boosters right there, I guess. Or packs. Oh, I got a regular Emrakul, the Promised End. Legendary creature, Eldrazi. Oh, that's so cool. This costs 1 less for each card in type among this card. Okay. Emrakul, the Promised End. 13 cost. Legendary creature, Eldrazi. The spell costs 1 less to cast for each card and type among cards in your graveyard. When they cast a spell, you gain control of target opponents during that player's next turn. After that turn, the player takes an extra turn, flying, trample, and protection from instants. Rooftop Storm, 6 cost blue enchantment. You may pay 0 rather than pay the mana cost for zombie creature spells you cast. When nature creature creates cannot be unnatural. Dang, there's some cool ass cards. Rooftop Storm, another one. Okay, so what is this? Alternate art. Rooftop Storm. Argul of Thraben. Zombie Cleric. Whenever this creature or another zombie control dies, look at the top card of your library. If it's a zombie, you may reveal it and put it into your hand. If you don't put it in, put it into your graveyard. That's so cool. Killing Wave, X black. For each creature its controller sacrifices it unless they pay X life. Try again in the next life, darling. Damn. Crawl from the Cellar, a black. Return target creature from your graveyard. Put a 1/1 counter on it up to 1 target zombie you control. Shiny Mountain. Ooh. Compelling Deterrence. Moonlight Hunt. It's a green 2 cost instant. Choose target creature you don't control. Each creature you control that's a wolf or werewolf deals damage equal to the power to that creature. Courage won't alone help you keep you alive. Fiery Temper, 3 cost red instant. Fiery Temper deals 3 damage to any target. Okay, and it has a madness cost. We discard this card, discard it into exile. When you do, cast it for its madness cost. Or put it into your graveyard. Let the flames ignore the sinless. Harvest Hand, 3 cost. When this creature dies, return to the battlefield transformed under your control. The harvest is never finished. To Scrounge Scythe. Artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +1/+1. As long as equipped creature is a human, it has menace. Oh. Butcher Ghoul. 2 cost black. Undying. Without a mind, it doesn't fear death. Without a soul, it doesn't mind killing. When this creature dies, if you had no 1/1 counters, return to the battlefield with 1/1 counters. That's neat. Apothecary Geist. 4 cost white. When this creature enters, you may control another spirit. You gain 3 life. For some customers, the old apothecary shop still opens its doors. Stitched Mangler, 3-cost blue. This creature enters tapped. When this creature enters a tapped target creature opponent controls, that creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. Alright, well that was one collector booster. Now we move on to the next. Ooh, we pulled the Emrakul. Well, I like Emrakul. I like the tentacles. He's so cool. That's a token. Geese's Bidding, 4-cost black. Create 2 black zombie creature tokens. Madness 3. Softer makes for light work. Grapple with the past. Another Ambush Viper. Blood Petal Celebrant, 2-cost red vampire. This creature has first strike as long as it's attacking. When this creature dies, create a blood token. Nice. Abundant Maw, Evolving Wilds, Lantern Bearer, Field Hunter, and as well Geist Light Snare, 3-cost blue. It costs 1 less for each creature spirit cast. Oh my gosh, this spell costs 1 less to cast for control if you control a spirit. It also costs 1 less to cast if you control an enchantment. Count target player's spell unless it controls player's 3. Tamil had always wanted a closer look at the Geist Lantern. Now he had an eternity to study one. Oh god, he's just inside it now. Ambitious Farmhand. When this creature enters, you may search your library for basic planes, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Coven, 3-cost. Transform this creature. If you control 3 or more creatures with different powers. Seasoned Cathar, lifelink. Cathars have taught me many things, but I will never forget the hardest work of the first callus at my hands. Hullbreaker Horror, creature Kraken Horror, flash. Oh, that's cool. 7 cost. The spell can't be countered. When they cast a spell, choose up to 1. Return target spell you don't control to its owner's hand. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. That's crazy good, actually. Eldritch Evolution, 3-cost green. As additional cost to this spell, sacrifice a creature. Search your library for a creature with mana value X or less, where X is 2 plus the sacrifice creature mana value. Put that card onto the battlefield, then shuffle, exile Eldritch Evolution. Blood Mad Vampire. It's a 3-cost red Vampire Berserker. Oh, okay, it's like that. Okay. And then an island. Boop. An emblem. That's cool. An R-Line Embrace the Moon. Seed Zombie, 2-cost. Tap 3 on tap creatures you control. Each opponent loses 1 life. Dawnheart Disciple, 2-cost green. Another human you control enters this creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Our covens find strength in nature and purpose in severing our communities. And serving our communities. Severing, Jesus. Alchemist Greeting, a 5-cost. Red, sorcery. Alchemist Greeting deals 4 damage to target creature and has madness. Just simply impressive. Traveler's Amulet, 1 cost. Sacrifice the amulet. Search your library for a basic land, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. The rider set off into the eerie mist, swallowed in armor and laden with amulets. Abyssinian Priest, a 2-cost white. Human Cleric, 1-cost tap and target non-human creature. Moorlanders speak in awe of the priest's talents for arriving just in time to drive off the wicked things that prove the ravished parish. Angelic Purge, 2-cost white sorcery. Is an additional cost to this spell, a sacrifice a permanent. Exile target artifact, creature, enchantment. We must save you from yourselves. Oh. A Lantern Bearer. A Morbid Opportunist. 3-cost black. Human Rogue. Whenever 1 or more creature die, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. One Innistrad, one person's windfall usually starts with another person's lying face down in the mud. Somberwald Sage. 3-cost green. Tap. Add 3 mana of any one color. Spend this mana only to cast creature spells. That's still good. You can face any dangers when all of nature's on your side. Laboratory Maniac. 3-cost blue. Human Wizard. If you draw a card while your library has no cards in it, you win the game instead. Lit. His mind whirled with grand plans, never thinking of what might happen if he were to succeed. Ooh, another Evercool. The tentacles. That's amazing. The spell costs 1 less to cast for each card type of cards in your graveyard. When you cast a spell, you gain control of a target opponent during your player's next turn. After that, that player takes an extra turn applying trample protection from instance. And Enigma is as vexing as life itself. It's true. And then we got Galvanic Irritation of red-blue. Instant. When you cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for that spell. Flashback. 3. Better potent than predictable. Moldgraph Millipede. 5-cost green. Insect Horror. When this creature enters, mill 3 cards. Put a 1/1 counter for this creature for each creature in your graveyard. Between Stitchers, cultists, and scavengers, corpses are in high demand. Hey, yeah. And then mountain. Another. Elemental, token creature elemental. Ooh. For that one card. Yeah, Seize the Storm. It's for Seize the Storm. That's amazing. Think twice. A Wildfield Scarecrow. 3-cost. Artifact creature Scarecrow. Defender. 2. Sacrifice this creature, seek true labor up to 2 basic lands, rebuild them, put them into your hand, then shuffle. Gisa's Bidding. 4-cost. Yeah, we already read that. Crusader of Odric. 3-cost. Crusader of Odric's power and toughness are each equal to the number of creatures you control. When Odric's sword, we were strike without fear, for his mind has divined how our foe will be slain. Sacrifice this land, search your library for a basic land, and put it onto the battlefield tap, then shuffle. Conduits of the Storm. Whenever this creature attacks, add the beginning of your next main phase this turn. Transform this creature. Conduit of Emrakul. Ooh. Or Eldrazi Werewolf. Whenever this creature attacks, add a color list at the beginning of your next main phase this turn. As without, so within. Vilespawn Spider. Red, blue-green. Spider, reach. At the beginning of your upkeep, mill a card. 4-cost, tap, sacrifice this creature, add 1 green-green insect creature token for each creature and card in your graveyard. Damn. Nebelgast Herald. 3-cost blue, flash flying. Whenever this creature or another spirit you control enter target creature for your opponent controls. Moonlight Hunt instant target creature you control. Oh yeah, and it gets just swung out by all the werewolves. Elder Deep Fiend. Eldrazi Octopus is 8-cost flash emerge. You may cast this spell for emerge cost. Sacrificing a creature or paying the emerge cost. Reduced by that creature's mana value. When you cast a spell, tap up to 4 target permanents. That's crazy cool. And Thalia, the Heretic Cathar, 3-cost. Legendary creature, human soldier. First strike. Creatures and non-basic lands your opponent's control into tapped. That's crazy. Salvation would not be granted by the Lunar Council. It must be earned at the edge of a sword if necessary. Lumberknot, 4-cost, green, hexproof. This creature can't be targeted by spells or abilities. Whenever a creature dies, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. And then a shiny forest. Ooh, shiny forest. I love the shinies. The shiny lands. They're so pretty. My fan is spinning and it's messing with the light. That's interesting. I didn't plan that right. I should have been opening 3 and then a pack, not 4. Whoopsie. Aim high, 3 cost. Or 3 cost, a 2 cost green, instant. Untapped target creature gets +2/+2 and it gains reach until the end of turn. Seize the storm again. Think twice. Wildfield Scarecrow. Strength of Arms, instant. It's a 1 cost white, and target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn if you control equipment, creature, 1/1 white, human soldier creature token. Add Scorned Villager, 2 cost. Add green at the beginning of each upkeep. No spells or castles turn. Transform this creature. My village fear drove me into the wild. Discard Werewolf. Vigilance. Tap. Add 2 green. At the beginning of each upkeep, if there are 2 more spells, blah blah blah. And I will bring the fury of the wild back to my village. What is it? What is the saying that a child that is not love, well, that doesn't feel the warmth of love, will feel the warmth of the fire from the village that takes the village or whatever. Stormkirk Occultist, 3 cost red, trample. When this creature deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of your library. Till the end of the turn, you may play that card. And it has madness. Archghoul Thrabin. Whenever this creature or another zombie control dies, look at the top card of your library. If it's a zombie card, blah 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 blah. Chalice of Life, 3 cost. Tap, you gain 1 life. Then if you have at least 10 or more life than a starting life total, transform this artifact. Sweeter taste of the hopes promised. Chalice of Death, target player loses 5. Damn. Bitter taste of life's only certainty. Collective Brutality, 2 cost. Oh, that's so cool. Sorcery has Escalate. Oh, it's another one of this. Wedding Announcement. Look at her, she's so happy. She's like, oh. 3 cost white. At the beginning of your end step, put an invitation counter on this enchantment. If you attack with 2 or more creatures this turn, draw a card. Otherwise, create a 1/1 white human creature token. Then if this enchantment has 3 or more invitation counters on it, transform it. Wedding Festivity. Creatures you control get +1/+1. Vampires from every bloodline mingled together, all swelling with pride to be seen as the event of the century. Oh, that's nice. Glad they could all agree. Mystic Retrieval, 4 cost blue. Return target instant or sorcery from the graveyard to your hand. Has flashback of a red. A Crusader Cleric, Crusader of Ordrig came in, and a Plains. An art card. 4 packs of these. Let's open these. Another boost, another collector booster. 4 cards back, right? So, Silent Departure. It's a blue. Return target creature to our hand. Flashback of 5. The same magic that lets guys pass through our realm can force them out of it. Damn. Sever the Bloodline. 4 cost black. Exile target creature and all other creature with the same name as that creature. Flashback of... I mean, I guess it's good in modern, right? Flashback of 7. When this creature... it's a Voldren Epicure. What is that? Epicure? Single red when this creature enters, deals 1 damage to each opponent, create a blood token. If you're not refining your taste, what's the point of living forever? For real though. Mountain. Shiny Mountain. Cryptolith Fragment. 3. This artifact enters tapped. Add 1 of mana of any color. Each player loses 1 life. Ooh. At the beginning of your upkeep, if the player has 10 or less life, transform the artifact. Aurora of Emrakul. Flying Death Touch. Whenever a creature attacks, each opponent loses 1 life. Oh. I felt compelled to take the Twisted Stone, and I abandoned my horse's burden and to accommodate the weight. Now its continual glow illuminates my home and warms my mind. Okay. Look at the top 4 cards. Forbidden Alchemy, 3 cost. Blue, look at the top 4 cards of your library. Put 1 of them into your hand, the rest into your graveyard. Flashback of 7 and black. Lumber Knot, it's a 4 cost green. Hexproof, it's a Tree Folk. Whenever a creature dies, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Animated by Geist fused into its wake, it hungers for more life to add to its core. Midnight Scavengers, 5 cost black creature, human rogue. When this creature enters, you may return target creature card with a mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to your hand. Melds with graph rats. What does that mean? Melds with graph rats. What? Eldrazi. What is this? Man, I didn't even realize there was other side. Haste Menace. When this creature enters, control will get +1/+0 and gain menace until the end of turn. Okay. Eccentric Former. 3 cost green. When this creature enters, mill 3 cards from your graveyard. Return a land card from your graveyard to your hand. Careful now. Don't want to get the seeds stuck in your feelers like last time. Just feeding the weird ass centipede lady. Spontaneous Mutation. Blue cost. Flash enchantment creature. Enchantment creature gets. Oh, okay, yeah. Gluttonous Guest. 3 cost. Oh man, she'd be drinking. Black. Whenever a creature enters, create a blood token. Whenever you sacrifice a blood token, gain a life. And then a Vexing Devil. Creature Devil. When this creature enters, any opponent may have it deal 4 damage to them. If a player does sacrifice this creature, win, lose, or die. 'Tis all the same. Devil's judge bedevil for the love of the game. Fair. Oh, look at that. It's a freaking... When the Meat Hook Massacre enters. Dude, it's a freaking showcase art. Oh my gosh. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses. It's a legendary enchant. That's so cool. Dude, I've been pulling some good cards. This makes me really happy. Heck yeah. And Cryptolithrite enchantment. Whenever you control creatures you control have tap, add any mana of color. Jesus. And then we have Tireless Tracker, 3 cost green. Human Scout landfall. Whenever your land you control enters, investigate. Whenever you sacrifice a clue, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. That's cool. Epitaph Golem, 5 cost. Artifact Creature Golem, 2 cost. Put target card from your graveyard to the bottom of your library. Many names and many memories bound together in grim purpose. Moldraff Millipede, 5. When this creature enters, mill 3 cards, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. For each creature card in your graveyard. Faithless Looting. Essence Flux Blue. 1. Exile target creature control. Return target card to the battlefield under your owner's control. If it is a spirit, put a 1/1 counter on it. A spirit is both fettered and free, bound in some ways to its previous existence, yet able to transcend much of its corporeal. Cool. Wretched Griff, Eldrazi Hippogriff. Ew. The 7 cost Emerge. When you cast a spell, draw a card, flying. Cathar Commando, 2 cost white. Flash, sacrifice creature, destroy target artifact or permanent. Honorable tactics are for honorable foes. Those werewolves are preying on innocent travelers. I'll stab them in the back while they sleep if I have to. Good for you. That's how you get it done. 3 cost green. Human werewolf. At the beginning of each upkeep, no spells are cast, blah blah blah. Transform. And it's just basic Howlpack Eswald. Demon Male Halberg. 4 cost. Equipped creature gets +4/+2. Equip. Sacrifice. It comes off easily as your own skin. Oh. Imagine it said sacrifice equipped creature to equip it again, like Indulgent Aristocrat. But then it would never be equipped again. It would never be able to equip in the first place. Indulgent Aristocrat, black, lifelink. 2, sacrifice creature, put a 1/1 counter on each vampire you control. If you got surrounded by a decadence, and my question to you is, why not? That's fair. Town Gossipmonger, a white human. Tap, untap creature you control, transform this creature. You'll never believe what I heard. Incitable Rabble. This creature attacks each combat turn. 2 cost. Each creature gets +1/+0 until the end of turn. Rumors are spocked. Gather enough of them and something going to catch fire. Ooh, Mausoleum Wanderer. That's cool looking. It's a blue cost. Flying. When another spirit you control enters, this creature gets a +1/+1 until end of turn. Sacrifice this creature. Counter target instant or sorcery spells until its creature pays X, where X is the creature's power. Dang. Abundant Maw. An expiring captain 4-cost white humanite. When this creature enters, creatures you control get +1/+1 until the end of turn. That's cool. Our enemies will soon discover that we are not as meek as the others had believed. And then a plains. And then a writing card. Oh. Alchemist screening, not bad. Traverse Amulet, Stitch Mangler, Sanitarium Skeleton, Intrepid Provisioner, Grabbing Inspector. White, a human soldier. When this creature enters, investigate. If you've been at this long enough as I have, nothing can surprise you. There's a hope at least. That's the hope at least, no? Lunarch, veteran, white cost. Whenever another creature you controls enters, you gain 1 life. Disturb. When even our darkness times, Avacyn's light still guides us. Luminous Phantom, flying. When another creature you control leaves the battlefield, you gain 1 life. Luminous Phantoms would be put into the grabber from anywhere, exile instead. Niblis of the Air, 2 cost. Flying. When another creature attacks, you may tap target creature. Avacyn's most devout would forego the blessed sleep to keep vigil. Rise from the tides, 6 cost blue sorcery. Create a tap 2/2 black zombie creature token for each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard. Dear brothers, it's sweet that you have chosen to share the toys with the Ludovic, but to have found some new playmates. Oh. Shrill Howler, 3 cost. Green. Creatures with power less than this creature can't block it. Transform this creature. A werewolf howls. Terrifying to be sure. But this was chilling sound I somewhat felt. I fear what will reply to it. Howling chorus. A drowsy werewolf. Creatures with power less than creature's power can't block it. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to player, create a 3/2 a colorless Eldrazi horror creature token. Oh, it's just another. And Deadeye Navigator, 6 cost, blue spirit, soulbound. You may pair this creature with another unpaired creature with when either enters, they remain paired for as long as you control both of them. As long as Deadeye Navigator is paired with another creature, each of those creatures has 2 blue cost exile creature, then return it to the battlefield under your control. Galvanic Juggernaut, 4 cost. This creature attacks each combat if able. This creature doesn't untap during your untaps. Tap has vigilance, okay. And when another creature dies, untap this creature. Abundant Growth. Green. Aura, enchant land. When this aura enters, draw a card. Enchanted land has tap, add 1 mana of any color. And then mountain, and then a writing card. 2 more of the play boosters. And then 2 of the collective boosters to go through. So, Festival Crasher. Traverse Amulet, Out Around Heist, 5 cost, Spirit, flying. Other spirit creatures you control get +1/+0. Not content to nudge vases and chill drawing rooms? Some guys muster spectral armies to claw at the hearts of the living. Oh. Sanctarium Skeleton, Inspiring Captain, Midnight Scavengers. Little drawsy thing. Demonic Taskmaster, 3-cost black flying. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice a creature other than this creature. Subservience is greater power to only the law in the pit. Clear shot. 3-cost green. Target creature you control gets +1/+1 until the end of turn. Damage equal to its power target creature you don't control. As werewolf attacks increase brutal weapons not seen since the travails were dusted off and put back to work. Unstable Virtue. 2-cost white. Tokens you control get +1/+1 have vigilance. In life, they were motley crew. Farmers, lords, cut purses, priests. In death, they are united in singular benevolent purpose. That's right. Groundskeeper, green cost. Return target basic land from your graveyard to your hand. While the church thinks in terms of legacies, other thinks in the terms of eternities. That's true. Distended Mindbender, 8-cost. Damn, what the fuck has happened to that guy? That does not look fun. Andrazi Insect. When this creature when you cast a spell, target opponent reveals their hand. You choose from it a non-land card with mana value 3 or less and a card with mana value 4 or greater. You play discards those cards. Jesus. Crusader of Odric. Field Hunter, shiny Field Hunter. And a forest and a flying token. Cool. What, Coheed? I heard you cry. What is it? Do you need something? He's like, you need to stop what you're doing. He's like, you need to pay attention to me. Do I? Insect. Ooh, it's again alive again. This was in Foundations. Abundant Growth. Blood Petal Celebrant. Makeshift Mauler. This will just cost exile card. Creature card from your graveyard. Oh. Always amazes me what perfectly good things people throw away. Village Rites Black says additional cost this card. Spell, sacrifice a creature, draw 2 cards. You are so eager to take and consume, yet you ask to give. You refuse? Thrabin Inspector. Conduits of Storms. Rift's Boon. A white, it's enchantment or enchantment creature. Enchanted creature gets +1/+0, has flying. 4 cost, return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield attached to a target creature. Other zombies you control get +1/+0. Surviving militia members reunited with their fallen comrades sooner than they'd hope. Oh. The blue-black. Stanzia Masquerade. Enchantment. Attacking creature you control have first strike. Whenever a vampire control deals combat damage to a player, put a 1/1 counter on it. As Madness. A Vision of Innistrad. Invasion of Innistrad. Battle. Flash. When this battle enters, target creature your opponent controls gets -13/13 until end of turn. Okay. Lumberknot. X-proof. When a creature dies, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Animated by Geist Fusing Oaks, its hunger for more life to its core. Oh. And then a Thalia, a heretic Thar. Salvation will not be granted by the Lunar Council. It may be earned at the edge of a sword, if necessary. The second card's so strong. And now we have 2 collector's boosters. Now we go through it. Hopefully, we get another showcase. That'd be cool. I doubt it since, you know, we pulled that Meat Hook Master, but you never know. Okay. Spider spawnings. 5 cost. When a green, create a 1.5 green spider token for the reach For each creature card in your graveyard, flashback of a black. 7. Return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. Flashback. A braid. Oh. 2 cost. Choose one. Deal 3 target creature. Destroy target artifact. Shiny Mountain. Ambitious Farmhand. 2 cost. When this creature enters. Oh yeah. Then it has Coven. Niblis of the Urn. Hoarded Window. 3 cost. Creatures you control get -1/-0. Creatures attacking you get minus. At the beginning of each end step, if you dealt 4 damage this turn, exile this artifact. Sturdy nails make for sound sleep. Abundant Growth. Abyssinian Priest. A shiny Ian Alive. Old Darren Duelist at 4 cost. Here's the token. A Showcase Grizzlebrand. Flying 7/7 lifelink. Pay 7 life. Draw 7 cards. Oh, still a $10 card. Still something. Still something. Another Showcase. Hell yeah. Oh, Archangel Avacyn. 5 cost. White flash. Flying Vigilance. When Archangel Avacyn enters, creatures you control gain indestructible until the end of the turn. When non-angel creatures you control dies, transform Archangel Avacyn at the beginning of your next upkeep. Avacyn the Purifier. When this creature transforms into Avacyn the Purifier, deals 3 damage to each other creature and each opponent. Oh. Wings that once bore hope are now stained with blood. She is our guardian no longer. She comes for your face. Mausoleum Wanderer. Oh, we already got one of those. And hopeful Initiate. A 1 cost training. Whenever a creature attacks with another creature with power grade to put a 1/1 counter on this creature. 3 costs. White, remove 2 1/1 counters from another creature you control. Destroy target artifact. That's crazy for a counter deck. Oh. Okay, one last collector's booster. Bound by Moon Silver. Enchant creature. Enchant creature can't attack. Blocker transform. Dang. Sacrifice another permanent. Attach a sword to a target creature only as a sorcery and only once each turn. Wow, it just transfers. Spider Spawning. 5 cost. When a 1/2 green spider creature token with reach for each creature card in your graveyard. Flashback of 7. Avacyn Priest. Shiny Forest. Reach Bandit, 3 cost red, Human Rogue Werewolf, haste at the beginning of each upkeep. No spells are cast, transform. The Cathars realized that they had not tracked her, she had led them there. Vidin Pack Alpha. Whenever you werewolf control enters, you may transform. Oh, he just may transform it. Whenever at the beginning of each upkeep, if your player casts 2 or more spells last turn, transform this creature. Blah blah blah. Butcher's Cleaver. 3 cost. Equipped creature gets +3/+0 as long as the equipped creature is human. It's lifelink. Equip 3. Meat is meat. Runebound Wolf. 2 cost red. 4 cost tap. This creature deals damage equal to the number of wolves and werewolves you control to target opponent. That's nasty. The wolf's raptor hid his fear, but he knew someday his runes would fall, the collar would break, and the wolf would remember his face. Village Messenger, 1 cost, haste at the beginning of each upkeep. Transform. If no spells are cast, I'm afraid it's bad news. Moonrise Intruder, Menace. Nice. 2/2. Grapple with the past. Bound by Moon Silver again. Essence Flux. Here's the token. Collective Brutality with the little check mark. Nice. We pulled so many of these collective brutalities. Westville Abery. Tap, add 1/5, tap, pay 1 life, create a 1/1 white black human cleric creature token, 5, tap, sacrifice 5 creature, transform this land, and untap it. Ooh, flying legend, flying lifelink indestructible. Ormidal, Profane Prince. Has haste when Grism Brawl gone with the Scourge Dag elderly awaited another demon to claim the devotion. Armored Doll did not make them wait long. Bristlebrand. Wait. I like how we did that and then pulled the Bristlebrand. Like, well, he didn't. He's not gone about it. He just showed up. Bristlebrand, 8 cost black, flying lifelink, pay 7, draw 7 cards. Avacyn emerged from the broken, have vault, but our freedom came at a price. Him. And Dawson to Perfection, 5 cost blue, flying. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell, create a 1/1 blue human wizard creature token. Then if you control 3 or more wizards, transform this creature. The time had come for them to share his findings. Final iteration. Flying wizards you control get +2/+1 and have flying whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, create another 1/1 blue human wizard creature token.